What's up, everyone? Harmony here with the recap on last week's episode. Aubrey, Nova, and Talon ventured into the lair they found in the forest. After maneuvering around a trap, they headed into the basement where they found the beast. After being engaged on first, Nova quickly instilled damage on the foe, while Talon struggled to break through the scales. Aubrey was asleep, but managed to wake up and land a critical hit. With Talon still failing to land anything, Nova releases some hidden anger and lands the final blow. She stabs her dagger between the beast's eyes and uppercut its jaw. The crew then identified the bodies around to be those of the missing people of Zalia and other circus members. They then leave the forest with intentions of relaying the news to the townspeople. They get there and head to the armory where they break the sad news to Perry. He advises the crew to head to the mayor's and let him know what's up. They knocked at the mayor's door, but there was no response. The door was found to be unlocked, however, and that was all the permission Aubrey needed. She grabs Talon's hand and they open the door together. Thinking it was best to stealth, the adventurers head up the stairs in the front entrance only for Talon to trip and bring everyone down with him. This finally caught the mayor's attention as he revealed himself at the top of the stairs. The gang introduces themselves and told the mayor what had become of the missing civilians. With heavy hearts, he rewarded Aubrey, Nova, and Talon with 5 gold each. They head back to the armory and are informed by Perry that their gear could be upgraded if they were to bring him some of the beast's remains. Talon and Nova head back south to the lair in the forest, while Aubrey had different plans. After being informed of a city north of Zalia in the highlands, Aubrey decides to get a head start and leaves north. Or does she? Time to troll with advantage. Welcome back to Troll with Advantage. I am Harmony, aka Aubrey.
I'm Brandon, aka Talon.
And I'm Janelle, aka Nova.
And I am your DM, Michelle. We're going to follow Talon and Nova right now. So they head back towards the forest, and they come across the building, and they hear something. Roll for perception, please.
18.
10.
Okay, so Talon notices right away that there is someone hiding behind one of the pillars in the necropolis.
I quickly grab Nova's shirt or arm and stop her.
What is it?
I think someone's hiding in the pillars over there. Is there a tree nearby? Can we just pull behind it?
Yep.
And roll stealth checks, I guess. So I want to see if we can what do you think we should do?
I don't know. Do you want to go check it out?
So maybe we should try to sneak around behind this person.
All right, yeah, we can try and get closer to the dragon. I'm just worried they're going to follow us.
Would they have known we were approaching already? Were we close enough, do you think?
No.
Okay.
No, you perceived them
Perfect.
far enough away that they don't know that you're there.
So I guess we'll try to stealth around behind them because I don't want to get cornered in the basement.
Okay.
I got a nat 20 on my stealth.
I got 9.
Dang it.
So Talon swiftly takes the lead, and while he's stealthing, he noticed that it's one of the cultists who is hiding behind the pillars. As soon as Nova steps out from behind the tree, she unfortunately steps on a twig, which alerts the cultists to their location. What are you doing here? What has happened? Where is the beast?
Sorry, we're kind of just exploring the area.
I'm behind, giving the old neck cutthroat symbol to her, tell her to be quiet, just waving, shushing.
Well, I kind of look back at him and go with my arms in the air, going what do you want me to do?
Well, I'm not hiding. I don't want you to know. I'm just trying to hide and try not to I'm just trying to give her the don't mention me symbol.
Oh.
Okay, so the cultist immediately goes to attack you. Roll for initiation.
Do you want me
just Nova.
Just okay.
Yeah. So 8. I got an 8.
So the cultist goes up towards you with his knife and immediately tries to slash you. 15.
All right, so that hits.
He takes out his knife and he cuts your arm, dealing 3 damage.
Okay. So I'm at 10. All right, so then I go back at him. I don't know if I need to use my key yet. I feel like this isn't. So I'll just go for a fist and my dagger.
While this is happening, can I sneak up behind him or something? Or
Yep. As soon as Nova finishes her
sweet,
her roll.
awesome. Yeah.
23.
Yep, that's hit.
Okay.
She's gonna kill
All right, I
him
have
before-
8 and 5.
All right. So you attacking with your dagger and your fist, right?
Yeah.
So you go for your regular smash move. You plunge the dagger right between his eyes, and then you just pound your fist right inside the dagger so that it goes even farther into his skull, and he drops dead.
I come out of the thing and like, well, I guess you took care of that.
Yeah.
Whatever. Let's just come to do what we came here to do. We're gonna ask many questions. I quickly go through his belongings.
So there's a cloak, there's 3 pieces of silver, 5 more snapping things, those like distraction makers.
How many of those do I have then? If you originally gave me, then I'd put a number down for that.
You had a 5 at the
okay,
beginning.
so now 10. Okay.
Yeah. It's like the standard cultist beginner set. You got some money and some snappers.
You say 3? You said 3 pieces of silver?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's also a smoke bomb in there.
Ooh, I'm gonna take that as well.
All right, let's get going now that you have all that stuff.
We also have our cloak still, right?
Yeah.
No. I threw mine in the garbage.
I grabbed this extra cloak just in case, like for
Oh, yeah.
I put it in my pack for
Okay.
for Aubrey in case you find them again. I think it might be useful if we're on the road and have to come across some cultists or something. I don't know. Anyway, so we head down and I guess we look for that dragon down there. Or I guess we stealth down there just in case there's more cultists down there for some reason.
Roll for perception.
Okay, that's a lot. 22.
And I got 13.
All right. So as you're heading back down, Talon quickly puts his arm in front of you. He's like, "Remember the pressure plate." And then you move around the pressure plate.
Right. Yes. Remember the pressure plate.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, we sneaked in the stairs.
The body of the dragon thing is lying right where you left it.
Awesome. So I guess we try to cut with my sword. I just try to cut off whatever I can. Like that's a weapon. A few claws, maybe some teeth if I can,
So
or the horns or something.
Talon tries to cut off some of the scales, but unfortunately his sword doesn't go through it.
Shoot.
But he does manage to take some of the teeth and the fangs and the horns.
Does my dagger work at all for that?
Yeah. Your dagger works.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just because of the last battle, he didn't make any hits off of it.
I can't. I told you that. I swear these scales are like they're made of diamonds or something.
And then I go up there and I just like barely put any effort in and they come off.
Yeah, and you just like click off like 25 scales, however many you want.
I'm not supposed to brag, but I'm doing pretty good so far.
Yeah. Well.
Talon, you grab 20 claws, so that's 20 claws, and you have 30 teeth and 2 dragon horns.
And then I have the scales.
Yeah.
How many?
And you just keep taking, you can take as many scales as you want.
And the scales are for armor, or what were they for?
Yeah, they're for the armor.
So can I just kind of take whatever would fit into my pack? Do I have to have a specific number, or?
All right, I'll give you 200 scales.
Okay. Well, Talon, I think it's time to get out of here.
Yeah. Let's quickly head back and see if we can get that armor made, and hopefully we can catch up.
Yeah, we'll see where Aubrey is, see if we can catch up to her.
We kind of hurriedly rush out back, like avoid the pressure plate, but head out back and
Whew, almost
out of the
forgot.
forest.
All right, now we're going to go back to Aubrey and see what she's up to.
Well, I would say that the whole sea of dorks and leaving towards where the highlands was more of just like an intimidation once again. Like I wasn't planning to actually leave.
So,
because
but just so you know, Talon fully thinks you're gone. Like he's like,
I started walking that way, but as soon as I saw you guys were gone, I walked right back into Zippy Zaps or Zappy Zaps music store, and we're just jamming. I'm really trying to get these banjo strings to kind of tune into the rest of the harp.
Zippy Zap stares at your harp for a while, and he's like, "Where did you find that harp?"
Why do you ask so many questions? Let's just jam.
I just remember seeing a picture of that harp somewhere in one of my books. I just want to know where you got it, see if it's maybe the same one.
I'm not exactly sure where it came from, but I knew that once I saw it, I had to have it. Let's just say that.
Let me just check something. Zippy Zap goes up to the little loft part that hangs over the top of his music store and comes down with this really old looking book. He goes through the pages and he looks at your harp and he's like, yeah, I think this is the same harp. Don't you?
I mean, there's a few resemblances, sure, but I'm not sure it's the same.
I think this is the harp of Xandros. He opens up the book and it's like the same picture of the harp, but there's not banjo strings, but like these like beautiful iridescent like tie-dye, all different colors strings in the harp. Where did the strings go for your harp?
I believe while I was fighting for this harp that it broke in combat.
I think you might need to remake these strings. And also someone to translate this book better.
I mean, if you would have saw me at the last fight, I hit every shot, so maybe these strings are fine.
Here, take this book. You need to find more information about that, but I'm pretty sure what you have there is pretty special.
I look at old Zippy Zap and say, what do you hate the most about life?
And he says, people who don't know how to play the zip-zappity zip-a-doodle.
I can see that, yeah. You know what I hate? I hate reading books. I hate it. But if I can do one word a day, I think I'll get there in a bit.
Promise me that you won't get rid of this book. You need to find out how to make the strings for your harp.
You know what, Zippy Zap? I can make that promise. But don't get too comfortable.
Anything else that I can help you out with?
Yeah, I think the mayor could use some lightening up. You think you want to bring him over this way? Ask him if he wants to watch our jam?
The mayor doesn't like music.
Are you sure? Because I could have sworn I saw some Dave Matthews albums when we were there.
I won't know who that is, but I don't think the mayor likes music. I mean, just a couple of days ago, there were these people who were playing by the fountain, and he had to run back to his house because he just hated it so much.
Yeah, I think I remember that show. I wasn't a part of it, but it was a hell of a show. Hell of a freaking show, I'd say.
Yeah, I was into it. I really liked it. I mean, I couldn't leave the store. Those dudes would come back and put on a show, maybe in happier times.
You keep your hopes up.
And that's when you see Talon and Nova come back into the town.
I see them from inside the music store.
Yeah.
I just go to the window and I just start staring at them as intently as I can.
Hey, look, I think that's Aubrey in the music store again.
What? And I wheel around.
Guess
and my like look of like, it's kind of just a relief. Just relief washes over me because I thought we had to like chase.
That'll save us some time. Why don't we go get her and then we can head over? Or would you rather surprise her with what we got after it's made?
Yeah, let's just go right to Perry's.
All right.
We just head right to Perry's, I guess.
All right. So you head back and you show everything to Perry that you found. He's like, oh, I should be able to make some really great items with this. Hold us on a second. I just have to get my forge ready. Do you think you could come back tomorrow morning? Probably everything will be done by then.
Sure.
Yeah. Although I don't know when morning is nowadays, but
I feel like it's must have been a full day at this point, just in my mental clock.
Is there somewhere we could go maybe get some food?
Yeah, what's the best lodgings around here, in your opinion?
Well, the best and only lodgings is at Zaza's. She's a little gnome that runs an inn just across the street where that fountain area is. Just keep going past the fountain and you should find it.
All right, sounds good to me.
Yeah, and I should be done this in about 10 hours-ish.
All right, we'll see you then.
So I guess we head over back to the music store, I guess, and tell Aubrey we're going to maybe crash for the night, or that's what our plan is. See what she wants to do.
I'm doing one of those, like, when you open the door, you don't see me, then you close it, and I was just, like, standing behind the door. And I'm just like, I saw what you guys did. I know you guys. I know what you're doing. You guys are trying to kick me out of the crew. Well, you know what? No. I won't stand for it.
Hey, I bet we're going to get some pretty nice armor for you after this.
Are you a gambling woman?
No, that's against everything, I believe.
That's too bad.
But
What's gambling?
Even I know that.
Well, I don't. I just know sheep.
Well, it's not good for you.
Okay. It's like a disease?
Something like that.
All right, well, why don't...
I'm really tired from all this running around and killing dragons. Want to head to the inn? Maybe get a room or two, or...
Sounds good.
I'll have my own room. Thank you.
Sure.
And I will also be requesting one of those baths that I think you get an assistant to help you with.
Oh.
Preferably an animal.
Well, you know we only have 5 gold coins each, right?
I mean, I have quite a bit more than that. Maybe not gold per se.
All right. Well, let's go get a drink.
Yes, we head to the inn.
All right, so you head over to the inn. There's like a little dining area on the first floor, and then the second floor has some rooms for you to stay in. Zaza is like this really cute little gnome person, probably like in her 30s, and she has to use like a footstool so that she can see over top of the bar. Oh, hello. What are you doing outside? It's dangerous out there.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Hey, you must be Zaza. This is a great place you got here.
Thank you. It's been handed down for generations.
Wow, that's kind of like my farm. Do you have a...
Hurry up inside and close the door. It's not safe out there.
Right. Sorry. We're kind of hoping for some food and maybe a place to stay.
Well, I do have some soup that I've made. There's not too much happening in town because of the roads, and our crops seem to not be doing so great. But I did manage to rustle up some bread and soup if you're interested.
Sure, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, I'd love some.
Would you be needing rooms for the night?
Yes, that as well, please.
Okay. So it's going to be 10 silver pieces for each of you for room and board and a breakfast.
Okay. How much does one gold coin...
Yeah, I got it. They're with me, unfortunately.
Wow, thanks, Aubrey.
How generous.
Please, don't mention it.
I have to mention it. I've mentioned it.
And for me, do you have a better suite, some sort of area?
No, unfortunately, right now, this is all we got.
All right, let's make it 2 rooms. Or 3?
Yes, that would be 50
I can share. I don't need my own room.
Let's make it 4 rooms.
4 rooms?
I need an office.
A conference room, a storage room. We'll take all your rooms.
We only have 3 rooms.
We'll take them all.
What's your, so how much silver are we paying here? 30? Or 10 each?
10 silvers each.
What's the conversion again? Gold to silver?
I have enough silver.
Oh, you're just paying for it.
Yeah.
Totally. Right. Perfect. Well, then I guess we dig into the soup. What kind of soup is it? By the way?
Just a bit of this and a bit of that.
My favorite.
This is like turkey. And I pull another piece. It's like I pull out another piece of meat, and it's like, and salmon. And then I pull another piece, and it's like, and this is goat. Is there like a 3-pronged animal you guys farm here? Like a Turk? Sam Goaty.
Oh my god.
Turk.
Sure. Yes.
Cirque goat.
Yes.
Wow. Talked to my dad about getting some of those imported into Zephyr. Delicious, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Do you have any information at all, like about my dad or going on? My dad's, by the way, I'm Talon EndlessNights. I just announced myself to everyone.
Yes, Eric's was in here about a week ago, and I haven't seen him since.
Dang, no one knows.
After he left, that's when things started getting a little bit shady around here.
Do you know what room he stayed in?
No, I don't. Maybe the first one at the top of the stairs?
Oh, that'll be mine.
Okay, well, I guess it is nighttime anyway, so just I head to bed. Well, guys, I think I'm just gonna hit the hay, get my solid 6, solid 7.
All right, me too. Need to recover from that arm wound.
Oh, right, your arm wound. We didn't even talk about that. Just as a bleeding wound, just like bleeding all over the freaking...
Yeah, I've had worse.
Okay, so I guess we head to bed.
So I would...
Are we all in the same room, or how does this work now?
No, we got all 3 rooms.
We all 3 rooms? Okay.
Yeah. Do I get then all my health back?
Yeah. And everyone gets their spell slots back and all of that good stuff.
Cool.
We're sleeping. I don't know. I'm going to bed. I don't know if anyone else is doing anything before they go to bed.
I maybe do a little bit of meditation and then hop in bed.
I'm just like passed right out. This is like a tiring day.
I'm doing a perception check in my room to see if there's anything left in there. Which one would that be?
Investigation.
6.
No, you don't find anything in there. The room's been cleaned.
While I'm meditating, could I I can't remember if I've asked this before, but could I imagine or dream something or anything like that that would be helpful?
Oh, I see. No.
Okay. All right. So
Not tonight.
okay. So we just get a good sleep.
Yeah. And then, okay, so I guess it's the morning then?
Go down for some breakfast. Maybe I'm down there first, waiting for you guys.
Yeah, you head down and Zaza's there with more soup and bread. She's like, I'm sorry, this is all that I have right now. The same soup, and I made some fresh bread this morning.
Are you sure you don't have any garlic?
No.
Hey, I'm down for Sam Goat anytime. This is the best new discovery.
It changes its name every day, and it's like the special every day. But it's like, so it looks like it's something different every day, but it's just like a different variation of those
It's always
animals thrown together.
Okay, so I guess we have breakfast and we head out back to Perry's.
Yes, as soon as you walk out of the inn, you notice that the fountain in the center square has been destroyed.
Can we do an investigation check on it?
Yes.
13.
So it just looks like someone went to it with a hammer and just smashed it to bits.
Do you think they hated our performance that bad?
So bad the fountain is no longer worth being, like, we've desecrated the thought of the fountain. It's not even sacred anymore. There's no one around? Like, no one's even, like, looking at it or investigating it at all?
You see, like, this little old woman standing by, not, like, right by the fountain, but, like, kind of next to one of the market square buildings. And she has, like, a little fund going on to fix the fountain.
Oh.
Hi, ma'am. Do you know what happened here?
No, I just woke up this morning and the fountain was destroyed.
Oh,
So I'm raising money to fix it.
that's awful. It was a beautiful fountain. What was the fountain even of again? It was just a fountain, like a pretty fountain, or was there a statue
It
or
was a
something?
fountain to signify the... It
Oh.
was for the gods.
That's awful, ma'am. I flip over a silver. I can't offer much, but that's all I have. So I give her 1 silver.
Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll be able to fix it soon. A lot of people in town were talking about leaving because we can't grow food anymore.
Where will you guys go?
We don't know, maybe north towards the capital.
Oh man, well, that's where we're heading now, but to find out and get to the bottom of this, but good luck to you guys. I hopes and prayers go to you. I guess I move on to Perry's. Maybe we can ask him.
Oh, hello, adventurers. How was your night?
Great night. What's your opinion on the Sam Goat? Is it a local delicacy around here? Or
Zaza soup?
Yeah.
We don't really know what's all in there, but we all love it. It's great.
Oh,
Great
that
and
was
good.
had to be some of the best soup I've ever had. What you got for us?
So, I've made a piece of something for all 3 of you. He pulls out a long sword that has the claws that have been like brandished into the hilt. He's like, for you, dear Talon, I have this sword with the claws and teeth of the dragon. With this sword, you will never miss hitting a dragon with your sword.
Wow, thanks so much.
So you now have guaranteed hits on dragons.
Wow.
That's cool.
That'll be helpful.
Sweet. This is amazing. Thank you so much, Perry. It's beautiful.
For you, Aubrey, I have this beautiful scaled armor that I've made, and it will give you a +2 to your armor class while you're wearing it. Okay, so it will be, your armor class is now 14 plus your dexterity modifier.
15 then?
Yeah. And for you, Nova, I have crafted 2 daggers out of the horns, which will grant you 1d8 damage each.
Wow, that's incredible.
Those are sweet.
Thank you so much. I'll make sure I take good care.
Thank you for helping our town, but it looks like if you come back, we might not be here because the mayor's making a speech later on today about what we're gonna do.
All right, well, we'll be rooting for you guys.
Thank you. And make sure you stay safe. Those cloaked people are everywhere.
Oh, speaking of, I give Aubrey another cloak. I figured we should all have one just in case we have to do some kind of sneaking or something. If you want it.
I put it in my bag, but I don't initially wear it.
Well, I'm not wearing mine either anyway. Just let everyone know I'm wearing normal clothes, but
Just in case. All right, thanks, Perry.
Thank you.
Did you know anything about the fountain? Sorry, before we leave, that got crushed in the town?
No, I haven't gone outside. I've been working. I've been crafting. What
Did you see
happened
that?
to
The
it?
fountain is destroyed. Someone destroyed it last night.
Something is definitely happening with the gods. Something.
Is there a church in this
temple
or whatever?
Yes, it is.
Just because they've been talking about the gods so much, I want to just ask if they know anything about the fountain. Because the fountain thing is crazy, guys. That's something that happened overnight. Someone's got to know something about it before we leave and head to the...
Yeah, let's go find one. Perry, do you know where it is?
Yeah, it's just if you go towards Zaza's and then make a right and then make a left, it's kind of on the little bit of a hill on the edge of town.
Awesome. So we head there. Thanks again.
Thanks.
Or I'm heading there at least. You guys think we should head there? Like, I guess we would.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we go there. Open the doors or check out the church or temple.
You open the doors and there is no one inside.
Can we like look around or?
No, you can do a perception check.
14.
18?
Nice.
So you step into the temple. There's pews lining and the aisle in the middle. There's a pulpit at the very end. It's very similar to most temples. However, it looks like no one has been there for a while. Like the floor hasn't been swept in a while. There's cobwebs all over the pews. It doesn't look like anyone really in this town has been worshiping or praying to the gods for quite some time.
Do you think maybe the gods are trying to get them to worship again? Kind of seems backwards though, I guess.
Maybe the gods have lost favor. Like the people of this town have lost favor with the gods or something. I don't know. What do you think, Aubrey?
I feel like I walked in and walked right back out. I'm just like, yeah, I'll just guard the door.
I don't know. There's no one here, so I guess we head back to town. Like, I don't know, the mayor. We had to head out to the capital or the next town or eventually or hit the road. But like the statue's destroyed. That's kind of a big detail.
I feel like we've spent a lot of time here and we need to, if we keep spending time here, we're going to miss out on.
True, I want to find my dad. That's mostly my worry. You want to head out then?
Yep.
Okay, so I guess we head on the main road out of town towards...
Vesper?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys start heading towards the outskirts of the city. As you look behind you, you can, you still don't really see anyone in town at all. The mayor has climbed out of his house to make an announcement to the people that they're probably going to end up packing up and leaving. And you guys just keep walking away, leaving the poor town of Zalia behind you. What is your walking formation?
Well, now that Nova's got that dagger, maybe she should be in the front.
Yeah.
Do you want to go in the middle or the back, Aubrey?
I'll do the back.
Do the back?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm in the middle, I guess.
Cool. So you walk out of town. It's probably what you would think around noon. The farther you walk away from the town of Zalia, you notice that things aren't quite as dead. They seem to be getting a little bit better as you head out. The sky is not quite as a deep red. It's gotten a little bit lighter.
Something's really up with it must be up with the town, guys. I don't really know what to say, but someone made some kind of deal with someone or some kind of crazy, culty craziness went on. I guess we're just moving with a little more urgency.
As you continue walking out of town on the main road, you notice another caravan has been ransacked and is lying kind of on the side of the road. And there were horses that were pulling the caravan and they were dead, and very similar sight as the caravan that had the traveling circus.
Well, what do you guys think of this? It's not quite as grim here, but I don't know.
This is some kind of epidemic. Do you think it's another one of those beasts, like another dragon like that, or it's just cult attacks? They're just going through attacking as groups. Because are they gonna have dragons every time, or we're just on the road, right? We're not really close to any town at this point.
No, yeah, you're not close to anywhere.
So it's not like they're stealing from. This is just an attack,
Right.
I guess I want to do an investigation check on the caravan wrecked.
Yep.
I'm gonna do it. Oh, nat one. That's a nat one. Woo!
You walk up
What you got?
to the place and you're like, yep, this is a caravan.
You should certainly check.
There's no way it's just the same as last time. Let me take a look. Yeah, I got a 4.
All right, so you head up to the caravan as well, and you're like, yep, this is just a caravan that's been ransacked.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's any sort of marks that would lead us to what direction the attackers went back into?
Yes.
8.
Oh boy.
No, you don't notice anything. All of a sudden, are all of you by the caravan right now? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all around it, I guess, looking at it.
you hear someone being like, "Get them!" and roll for initiation.
5.
17.
9.
You got 5, Talon?
Yep.
Okay, and you got 17? Okay. Sorry, Aubrey, what number did you get?
9.
9. All right. A group of cultists just appear out of nowhere, almost from like this purple sort of dark haze, kind of like a purple smoke, and appear. There's 4 of them, and they surround you on the cart, and they're all yelling for Zanya, and they attack. So Nova gets to go first.
All right. Well,
They're all about 15 feet away.
can I throw my dagger at one and then
Yep.
and then after like run up and use my fists for the other one or something?
Yeah.
Okay. I got 8.
That's a miss. You take your new beautifully crafted dragon horn, hawk it at the cultist, and it just soars over top of him. It's a miss.
All right. I guess that's all I can do.
You can move closer to the cultists, or you can move closer to someone else in your group.
Yeah, can I kind of just like back up towards my group?
Yep.
Okay.
So now you are within 5 feet of Talon and Aubrey. And one of the cultists takes a dagger out of his pocket and chucks it at Talon for an 11.
Doesn't hit.
All right, his dagger also goes flying over top of you, and you kind of just quick dodge out of the way. Aubrey is next.
So I'll go for...
There's like one in every direction, essentially. I think like a north, south, east, west. If you
Yeah.
want to picture it
Okay,
that way,
yeah.
Like picture it that way.
Yeah.
So I'll go for the north.
Okay.
With
That's
my
cultist C.
with my harp.
Okay,
17
that's a hit.
for 3.
3 damage.
So that was a north guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I use 1 bardic inspiration on Talon.
A little quick ditty.
Like a wimp. Like a,
Talon, you got this. Don't sweat it. The only thing you want to sweat in this day and age, there's nothing. So just be yourself.
quickest though.
All
Yo,
right,
dope
Talon,
rhymes.
Inspired. Okay, so the cultist walks up to a 5-foot range of Aubrey, takes out his sword, and hits for a 19.
That hits.
And does 2 damage. Cultist B walks up towards 5 feet of Talon, and again draws his sword for 12.
Nope.
Cool. And now it's Nova's turn again.
All right. Maybe this time I'm just gonna run at them and run at maybe the.
If you run up to Cultist D, you'll be flanking him with Aubrey.
Okay. And then,
So now you get to roll 2 D20s because you have advantage.
okay. Oh, so that's 20, not natural. And then.
That's a hit.
All right. So I'm gonna do like the dagger and the fist. I guess I do have my other good dagger, so might as well
Yeah.
use that. So a 12 and a 6.
Okay. You take your dagger and you stab it into his neck. You pull the dagger out and punch him in the face, and he goes down. He's dead.
I guess I should cool it a little bit.
I don't know. It's pretty awesome to me.
Cultist A also comes up towards Talon and is now flanking with Cultist B. Hits for a 20. Woo!
Yep.
Takes out his sword, licks it in a real creepy-like fashion,
That can't be sanitary.
and swipes it at you. And does 6 damage. He pulls the sword away with your blood on it and licks it again.
He's disgusting.
Good thing you're lucky I have my shots.
Okay, and now Cultist B, 15.
That hits.
And that is for 4. And he also takes his sword, slashes you across the arm, and is like, "Your blood is delicious." This will make a good sacrifice for the gods. It's Aubrey's turn.
I haven't gone yet.
All right, then it's your
Taking a
turn.
turn yet?
No, I haven't taken a turn yet. The first round. I'm last the first round. I got like a 5 in my initiative.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't go in the first round yet.
Oh, sorry. Okay, you can go now.
Okay, yeah, I say all that blood stuff and I just straight up swing it. Who's the guy in front of me?
You have Cultist B and Cultist A to choose from, and Nova would technically be flanking with you, so you can do an advantage on that.
I'll take one on A, I guess. That's a 17.
Yep.
Okay. 6 damage.
Slash through his robes, destroying the robes. The robes are destroyed. It's Aubrey's turn.
All right, I cast Hideous Laughter on B.
Okay, so then I have to do a wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
A 3.
No.
Like in a maniacal laughter with the blood of Talon on his sword, he just starts hysterically laughing and like taking the blood and like drawing pictures on his face with it.
Talon's just speechless, like horrified.
Okay, so we'll give Talon, you can go now again, and then we'll start fresh for round 3.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the guy I already attacked.
I don't believe Cultist C attacked.
That's okay.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna attack A again then. Just try to finish him off. 18.
Yep, that's it.
8 damage.
All right, slice of your sword, completely ruining the robe, and the cultist holds on to his stomach and is not dead, but he's on the ground, kneeling. Round 2 is officially over, and we're starting round 3 with Nova.
All right, I'm gonna go after. Have B or C had any hits yet?
So B is uncontrollably laughing and
Right.
has no damage, and C has taken damage, and he's ranged. So C is 15 feet away from you.
Maybe I'll go for him, and then I'll leave the other guy for everyone else.
Are you
Okay.
going up to him, like in melee range?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
Okay.
And I rolled a nat 20. Another 12 and 6.
So you are just super raged about everything that's happening.
As per
You're
usual.
totally creeped out by the blood and the swords and the licking.
Did you roll your double damage? For nat 20?
Yeah, you get double.
Oh, so I got 2 8s. And then there was a 4. I think I killed him anyway,
Yeah,
so yeah.
Yeah.
22.
So you take
Plus-
this guy by the scruff of his neck, take your dagger, plunge it into his eyeball, use your hand, punch the dagger so that it goes straight through his skull, out the other side, dead.
Certainly feeling some rage vibes from you. Not to be a critical or negative Nancy over here, but
Just been holding it back for so long.
we should talk.
All right, maybe later.
Cultist A, who's on the ground, reaches for his dagger and chucks it in the direction towards Talon for a 17
That hits.
and 2 damage.
They really don't like you.
This guy and I have a bit of a beef here.
And then Aubrey is next.
I guess I'll just shoot an arrow at A.
Yep.
Nat 20. 7.
Right, so you launch 2 arrows from your harp straight at one, and they like perfectly go right into his skull. And then the second arrow flies after it and like does the Robin Hood thing where it like just splits the arrow in like the exact same spot. And he's dead.
That was A.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then for my bonus action, just in case, I'll give Healing Word to Talon.
Okay.
7 health.
Wow, thanks.
And then we have the hideous laughter guy. So he still needs to roll a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yep.
And that's a 2. So that's a fail. He still continues to laugh manically and like he is just like licking the blood from his sword and he's just like so obsessed and like chanting in like this random language to the gods while like laughing hideously.
Do you want to burrito this guy up again?
I have to stop this guy. This is freaking me out.
All right, Talon, this is your moment to
Talon's
shine.
your turn.
I'm attacking him.
Yeah,
You know, I'll use the bardic inspiration real quick, and that's gonna be. Oh, dang it! 9.
So that's not a hit. You're completely disgusted by what is going on. That when you swing your sword, it just completely misses because you're so distracted. And
this guy's really freaking me out. I'm like doing the little bit of a just like a. He's like,
All right,
covering
Talon.
some of the blood and like.
All right, Talon, I guess it's my job then to finish him off. Here we go. 15.
that's a hit.
All right, let's see what I can do here. So 11 and 5.
So you take your fists and your dagger, and you just like one of those like cartoony wind up things with your arm, and you just like uppercut him, and somehow your dagger is involved, and he just goes like flying backwards, still like laughing like a crazy person, and lands on the ground, dies.
Thank you for stopping him. That was incessant.
I mean, you did take a lot of hits this time, so thanks for doing that for me.
No problem. As I kind of lick my wounds, metaphorically, of course. Is that all of them? Are they all dead?
Yep, they're all dead.
Where do these guys keep coming from?
Can we do like a perception check of the area they came from or something?
Like, is there any lasting?
Okay.
Do you have any magic, like detect magic, anything, or like? Okay.
All right, so I'll do a perception check then. 14.
So you look at the places where they appeared, and it just seemed like, to your knowledge, that they just kind of appeared in the purple smoke, not really coming from anywhere.
Must have been some sort of magic.
Is the mist like purveying from like anywhere, or is this like a general mist in the area, like a fog?
No, it's like, it would be like a smoke bomb.
Oh,
So
like
it's
there's like poof. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was picturing in the first place. Sweet. I guess we divvy up their stuff if they just have all those packs.
Yeah, so they have the standard cult pack. They got the 5 flash bombs, 1 smoke bomb, and all of them have 3 silvers.
So we
And
can
amulets
split
or
up.
no?
Any amulets?
Talismans, I mean, like those guys.
Oh, yeah, they have those too.
I'll take all
So-
the coppers.
And maybe we should start wearing the cloaks now so they don't keep sneaking up on us.
I think it's a good idea. I start putting my cloak on over top, just as we travel.
I'll put my cloak on.
I'll keep the hood down for now, though, just because I don't know. Or I guess I'll put the hood up for now, and I'll wait until we see anyone, because like I don't want to scare off any like people who are actual regular travelers.
And let's try and get to our next town before more people start attacking us.
So you bandage up all the wounds as best as you can, and keep walking towards the plateaus of the highlands. When you reach the top of the plateaus, you can see the city of Vesper in the distance. The atmosphere has gotten like a little bit more pleasant in this area. Things are still kind of alive. It hasn't completely deteriorated yet. The whole city of Vesper, from what you can see from this vantage point, looks like it's still intact from what you can tell. So you keep walking towards the town. The adventurers look over the plateau, can tell things are getting a little bit better. You guys are like a little bit more hopeful that things are potentially going to get, like you're going to find some answers in this next town about what happened to Talon's brother and dad. And you're all super stoked with your new weapons that you've gotten, and really excited to see what happens next.
And that's the end of our episode, folks. Thank you for listening. This has been Troll with Advantage. I am Harmony, a.k.a. Aubrey.
I'm Talon. I'm Brandon, aka Talon.
And I'm Janelle, aka Nova.
And I'm your DM, Michelle.
Awesome. Thanks, guys and girls. Peace.
Peace.
Yo, what's up? It's Harmony here with a couple of plugs. You can follow Talon at Brandon Wiens on Instagram. That's Brandon, Wiens. You can follow Nova at Janelli03. That's Janelle with a Y 03 on Instagram. Our DM, Miss Michelle Marie 13, is on Instagram as well. And Aubrey, you can find her at I'm So Harmony on Twitter. If you want to check out any of my other stuff, head over to endlessnights.ca. If you want to send us an email us at twithapodcast@gmail.com. If you want to see any of the pictures and characters and other things that our DM draws, head over to our Instagram, Troll Podcast. And shout out to my friend Drew, who mixes the audio at wsound.ca. Thanks so much, guys and girls and everyone else. See ya.